NaVi. Just going to jump up top mid. navy is going to take a bit of a duel, but it's twistzz. He's under the porch side. There's so many players top mid in this four-man stack. They're just locking things down until Hobbit comes out of the apartment's position and everything falls apart.
It was looking very good for the Riders at one point, but now a 3 versus 2. navy isolated towards the arch side, and we have got Monesy attempting to breach the smoke, but it doesn't work out for him. 3 versus 1 after getting the initial 2 kills as well. Just one player remaining. He has got a kip, has got the smoke, but the bomb is being planted right now. He will gain some sort of access here. Smoke behind him, so we'll see whether he can find even one kill, but not going to happen. A good start.
Go for it. It's just like mid-fights or long fights on Dust 2. Hobbit here lurking towards the apartments. Does spot. What a shot!
That's filthy, isn't it? Absolutely disgusting to kick off the round as twistzz is removed very early on. Now, they have done considerable damage towards Astralis, so not all is lost, but they need to be a bit more active here. And that's exactly what they're doing, pushing down towards the bottom of Banana. NaVi will be under scrutiny here. Monesy gets himself in towards the logs. There's a nice angle. Gets the Mac 10 as well. You fancy his chances.
As they come back, though, it starts to get a little bit more worrisome, right? If they flash and peek, then he might have to relinquish control. Not expecting it at all. Monesy and Alex light up the scoreboard. Shiro does trade one back. They got 3 kills out of that.
Yeah, apparently so. The flashbang didn't come in time. It was a dry peek, and they get mowed down there. 3 on 2, 35 seconds remaining, and they are completely separated at this point. Axel's towards the apartments as Shiro. He'll be waiting towards B. Great shot. Takes a tag, but takes Martinez down towards CT spawn. Causes the rotation, but Axel, can he get the kill here towards the library?
He can let him leave. He can let him leave. The site's open. Come back. Bring the bomb. I'm going to fortify the site right now. navy realizing that maybe it's not going to be that big finish just yet. And the red carpet.
That's a nightmare.
The timing, Counter-Strike timing, the cruelest of mistresses. It has to be a save.
Oh, they've taken the bait. Hook, line, and sinker.
Can't be B.
Definitely can't be B, that's for sure. Alex is just realizing that now, but they do have a kit, but it's the lack of utility. They won't have the confirmed information that both these players are low. Time is ticking away, and with the AWP set up in the pit as well, you don't fancy their chances, but certainly not impossible. Alex, he comes from a labored jog from the B bomb site, and this is the key moment here. That should be it. Oh, he's actually going to challenge? Well, doesn't seem to matter. 4-0 for Cloud9.
A flash and a smoke on over, surely. It will just be the smoke for now. Martinez gets the peak, maybe the double kill. One and done. Unfortunate there. But he does get the dink onto NaVi, so damage.
Yeah, pretty decent, but his teammates now isolated towards a pit position. We have navy, though, using the off angle of the headshot position. Alex rotating in. This is another key frag. Monesy has used that position before to great effect. This time gets away with it as well. This is looking good for a third round for Movistar Riders, but can they hold on? Shiro still alive and kicking. Looks toward... Oh, he swaps the barrel.
Thank you very much.
That's all he needs, Chad, apparently. It's down to a 2 versus 2 again. Shiro looking hot to trot here. 10 seconds remaining. Spots him cross over towards the library and taking a lot of damage through the wall. Bomb will be planted.
He's on,
actually do anything.
He's on 96?
Yeah.
Did it just take off armor?
I don't know what just happened there.
On earth?
4 bullets hit him by the sound of things. I think a double kill is on the cards here for Monesy. It's the first, got to take down the AWP. A missed shot should yield the second, but it's a no-scope wallbang that brings us back to a 1 versus 1. Low HP, Shiro's not moving anywhere. He's willing to take the fight, and he's looking towards the correct position now. Dropping down from the graveyard. Alex needs to get on that bomb, hasn't got the kid, trying to bait it out, and down! Shiro goes. It looked like he had the shot ready and waiting to go. Players ready and waiting. Alex with the coffin flashbang. Bit of a retake set up for Monesy, perhaps. A missed shot for Martinez. Monesy will trade out. But now they know there's probably at least 2 players there with the flashbang thrown as well on that upward position from Monesy. We go back to a 4-on-4. So where do Cloud9 decide to go next? Recovering the bomb seems to be the first port of call. Smoked off towards the top, but they've got plenty of utility on the T side remaining. Actually 4 smokes available to them with that 1 on the ground.
Here's the thing. They're shooting the 2-2 splitter. A bit of a hedge right now out of the Riders. It is the hedge. They just have the 1 man on the site. If they explode through this smoke, it's just Alex. Just Alex on his lonesome here.
And he's at coffins as well. That's not going to be an ideal situation for him. Can jump up on the coffins to fight, but thankfully he had a smoke of his own.
That's the thing. NaVi obviously not allowing them to push on through. Wanting to play the percentages, and this push, it could be the difference maker. Shiro seeming aware, but doesn't completely clear. And navy, with all the sound cues, can call the rotation over towards the B bomb site. In the back, there's the frag. Impact from navy.
Very nice timings there. Gives him the man advantage. Martinez smoked off towards spawn. It's all down to Alex. We did say he was there alone, but now just Martinez. Another smoke being deployed here, and he's in a lot of trouble now. Does he give up the fact he's in this position, try and deny the plant? He does. Doesn't work out for him. A couple of no-scope attempts here. Not quite connecting. 3-on-3. Have to go for this one. They've got an advantage in terms of the HP here. With the bomb planted, it's going to be very difficult with no grenades whatsoever.
twistzz might have to put his body on the line here. navy peers in first, chips away at Axel, who's isolated. Enters on 10 HP, gets another kill. How's he still fragging? Now it's just Hobbit, a one-on-one against Martinez. He's been sharp, he's been quick, but needs to be both right now and cannot get the crosshair in time. Hobbit.
Not the greatest start here. Similar scenes to the Furia game yesterday on their own map pick, going down 15-0.
That's an opening kill, so something to get excited about here. An 11-4, Zonic's Law. Is it a bit of a bore?
Sonic's Law.
The rotation is back over. It's going to be a biff towards mid and a lockdown.
Oh dear.
I love it. Give us some more. Give us a little bit more.
Nice position from Alex, though. Might be overlooked. Might go for a little bit of a swing here as well, considering his teammates taking the attention away towards that quad position. Deaths up above will be taken down by Hobbit in the end. So back and forth we go. It is the final round of the half. So looking very good for the Movistar Riders. Just Hobbit remaining, but we know he enjoys a 3 versus 1. Do they dare challenge him toward this pit position? Oh, they do. They definitely do. They fancy it.
Oh, that's a big nade, though. And one back the other way. Hobbit can isolate this fight. That's going to flush them out towards the mid. Now, the bomb is down in the mid corridor. 50 seconds on the clock, and the biggest issue right now is moposz through this apartment position. If he swings out at any moment, Hobbit is dead.
There should be no real world where Hobbit can win this one, but let's see what he can make of it. AWP from navy confirms it.
Banana,
Get it done.
Yeah, he wants to get in first, and Shiro going to continue the good form in the first half. We'll get the opening kill. Hobbit run out of ammo, manages to survive, but moposz, he's back in some form. 15 kills for him. Another multi. It's Inters, the hero. We've seen him in this position before.
Well, I don't think we'll see him for much longer. He's going to be mowed down by the Glocks and USPs. That was pretty ugly from the dual Berettas, I have to say. The smokes, though, dissipating toward the coffins. 3 versus 1. They've done it, Chad. We always say, win the pistol, there's a chance. And they might have just done it.
I don't think they're going to win the pistol, Henry. Watch this. Axel, a 1-on-3. moposz on 6 points of health. Axel, he has been very quiet, but the CT side is where he does his best work. Guns out. Dual equipped. Twice the trouble. Can he burst Movistar Riders' bubble?
Slow-paced approach.
Go for the goddamn round, Axel. It's 11-4.
I don't think he will, by the looks of things here. Looking for the exits and looking to farm some cash potentially. Won't be going for the win here. It was looking quite good for Cloud9, I have to say, with the dual Berettas there towards the sandbag. You'd think he'd get more than one, but Axel, got to be out the kit. He might even fancy this one, but won't be getting all the frags. Gets a couple, and it will be Alex to close things out there. So over-aggressing CTs, that would be nafny this time. Going to be flashed over. It's a very effective flashback. Doesn't need anything more, but he sticks around for a bit longer, and for good reason. The triple kill comes through. That is fantastic work. He's had a pretty quiet game by his standards so far, but that is a resounding victory in round number 19. Hold on. Not quite as clean as they would like. 3 versus 1. navy can be quite handy in these situations. Bomb down towards CD spawn. If he gets a clean kill here, there is a chance, but Inters will lock it down. Fantastic.
This mid control.
Definitely not. navy trying to bait out a shot from Shiro as well. Throws over the flashbang, but we'll see who comes out on top here. It's Shiro, of course. Hobbit will be tested towards B as well, and he's won his battle. Looking for that 15th round, and they are absolutely sending it towards Banana, doing a lot of damage there. 5-on-3, twistzz can do nothing in response.
One of the things that I'm liking so far, especially from Shiro, and mainly from Shiro, is he's playing like he is the best player in the server right now. The type of fights he's taking, he's not falling back, he's not worrying about them getting a little bit of info on where he is. I am better than all of you, and I'm going to show you. Confident.
He's putting on a bit of a show, isn't he, with 21 kills to his name. He's actually Inters at the top of 27. But a minute remaining. What do you do? Just limp in towards the B site? You won't be saving this round, I can tell you that much. Shiro's got other ideas. And now just poor old Martin Easy with nothing to say about the round at 19 HP. And it's Famai, of course, the plural for FAMAS. It's great to hear it being used. And, well, that's going to be the MP9 removed very quickly. And one of the FAMAS is going down as well. We are going to see a 5 versus 3. Round not done. Still plenty of opportunities here for Movistar Riders, but need to hold on now and find some reactive kills. Martinez trying to reposition, get himself into an advantageous position if possible, but they are sending it. Smoke's coming in now, flashbangs as well. They've spotted the first player towards the round. That's a huge frag. Make it a double. 5-on-1. navy has nothing to say about this one.
Yeah, when Shane O'Reilly's finding that type of impact, it's going to be difficult for anybody to hold on.
He is a bit of a monster. So...
Oh, navy. Not like this. Not like this, navy.
Got the Mac 10.
They're coming, navy.
Knocking on his front door.
Can you smell that? It's a hunt.
The hunt is on.
They're coming.
They might as well.
Put his body on the line here.
Anthony can just jump around and presumably dropped, but waiting for the trade potential here. Oh, not sure he spotted him there. His movement suggests he has, and Axel will swing in first, and there they have it. It's going to be the clean swing down at all. They might have found a gap here.
They've used the sound cues here quite perfectly. This won't be considered. Davichi is about to get a rude shot. Hello, we're already in mid, and we are so far out into sidelines. Martinez, the clothesline, drops him. This round's over. This map's over.
And that's the lack of help we just saw for Hobbit there as well. Just an insta-kill with that M4. No dink required. And yeah, I think you might be right, 4-1. 5-on-2, and Monessports and Alex just have to save the weaponry once again. They've been absolutely ran over there. Just taking advantage of the money situation as well. Bit of a pounce around there. And you're right with the sound cues, all those gunfights going off towards the B steps, and at A ramp with the grenades being thrown, that has helped themselves towards middle when no one's there whatsoever.
Monessports, pick up your trash.
There we go.
Don't leave any rubbish around, guys. Make sure you find a bin. If you go out somewhere and maybe you've got a pizza box with you, you got a smoothie, don't just leave it on the ground. Find a trash can. Right? Be responsible.
Why would you leave it on the ground in the first place?
Well, some people are extremely inconsiderate humans, Henry. They're too focused on having a good time and not the good time of Mother Nature, planet Earth, our home.
Well, it's good to know that someone's talking about these issues, Chad. Someone has to, and you're stepping up. It's a difficult conversation to have sometimes. Oh, and that's a difficult frag to receive. Spots.
Okay, well, 4 players down here. NaVi just waltzes through, so through the gray screen. What a trade!
How's he done that?
How has he found that kill? That's huge from Shiro. Another fight. Hobbit goes down. The trade is there. This is just marauders on this ramp. They've come through relatively dry on all of this.
Yeah, no grenades deployed whatsoever. Shiro looking towards the flanks here. We'll see what the CTs have in mind. Don't necessarily have to commit off these smokes. They've still got 2 more. Just throwing one towards the left-hand side of the bomb site there. And waiting for any sort of CT reaction. Shiro still watching the bridge.
Okay, so now we need to listen here, everybody at home. In these type of moments, they would be sitting and waiting for audibles, hoping that the CTs would give away some information with maybe a couple of footsteps, pulling out a nade.
Right.
Sal is going to set up a flash here. This is a very nice flash. He's going to bounce this off the wall. It's going to go high and give Inters a chance to peek out short. So this is the teamwork being deployed. The Molotov to clear the close short box. They're working together with all this residual utility.
So throwing over some smokes here for Axel to set up the left-hand side once again. There it is. Molotov towards the boost will be coming in momentarily, and then the flashbang to enable the swing around the corner. That's up to Inters. Confirmed that the close proximity is clear, and in terms of CT position, they're looking like they're quite far back, to be honest with you. An incendiary will deny the plant for a few seconds, sure, but Axel, he has other ideas. Tucks himself in deep on the bomb site, ready and waiting to frag here towards elevators, but flashbang will be deployed, doesn't quite catch him, and no one pushing through the smoke for now until Davichi, he makes a decent go at it. 9 seconds remaining. They've actually got a bit of an advantage here. Where's the plan?
I don't think they're going to get it in. They need to be planning right now. Oh, is it going to come through? Just in time. Just.
Wow. Less than a second. You're absolutely right. That was just. And unfortunately for Martinez, that might be him out of luck. 17 HP, 1 kill to his name so far. In the 2-on-1, Shiro, he seems to know he's low. He's just tucked in on the bomb site himself. Pistol in hand, Tech9 ready and waiting. Martinez surely can't find anything with this one. He has got the kit, but unfortunately the Tech9 will swing. We go 7-1. And
now that they've expended that quite early here, it already wasn't looking good for Riders. I don't think it's going to get much better from this junction. Now, everybody, little fun fact here with the boost. Make sure if the bottom guy, you want to be in the middle of the railing. The top guy wants to get on the poles on either side. We're up, we're fighting, we're in. Oh, actually kind of in the open. Nothing matters. Nothing matters to me. This game's over.
It doesn't matter. We'll see. I feel that they can do something about this. The FAMAS not the ideal weapon for the job, sure, but it's the M4 towards middle that brings things back to an even keel. The bomb to be planted, Devs thinking about the swing here, but can't really justify it. Doesn't have any flashbangs on his teammates. They've got smokes and HEs, but that's about it. Inters chomping at the bit to get stuck in with this one. NaVi sprays them down. They've actually got the man advantage now on the Movistar side. Can they hold on to it, however? Baiting out the shot, that should be the cue to go, potentially. 1 kill available, and time is of the essence.
Fading Inters here with the opportunity. Through the grey screen will come Monessports, and the shot from Shiro hits. It's Axel and Shiro. The dynamic duo with one of them's online. Shiro again hits another banger of a shot on the defuse. Needs to knock him off. Needs to knock him off right now. Oh! The boards. Axel denies and gets the final kill. 8-1. Massive stuff from Cloud9. This run.
Here we go then. Monessports. Oh my God. How has NaVi pulled that one off? It looked like he was dead to rights. But he comes out on top. The onslaught continues here. 1 minute 35 and another man advantage for Cloud9 as they gain access towards the A ramp. They've got navy considering the flank here, but he's patrolling middle for now. Molotovs deployed towards sandbags and indeed short. Just going through all the motions here. Alex has to be flashed in. That's pretty much all they can hope for. Good flash. Unfortunately, this exposes himself. There had to be a quick kill, but they react accordingly. And round by round, man by man, they're just making very light work of this. T-spawn at least. Managed to get pretty deep on the map. That's something.
That is something.
Didn't see many CTs residing there.
Usually for good reason. All right, Shiro didn't move. He sat there for about, I don't know, a minute. Sat there for probably less than a minute.
Hobbit, large and in charge above this smoke. Players around him. Got about 5 more seconds before it dissipates and actually might get a bit of a freebie. Alex, though, he has other ideas. Great shot. It's a man advantage now. Exactly what they needed.
A long journey down for poor Hobbit. We'll have to sit idly by and watch for the next 60 seconds of play. Now, navy retaining a forward position over towards Sandbag. Contains a lot of info here for the Cloud9 camp. Axile postured towards B as well, in float right now. That's going to be Shiro alongside of twistzz. These two will have to be tasked with both bomb sites and middle. And middle is name of the game. 3 players just on the other side of things here. Smoke forward, a defensive Molotov once more, and they're going to have to brave the flames over towards Shiro, who's caught between both angles right now, but not checking their corners. An easy one there for Shiro. Gets both big kills, and it's just Martinez up and over time. That's what he has to work against here. It's twistzz to pull the trigger and get the final kill. Picks up the NaVi, and a nade straight down the back pocket is going to... Martinez and Davi's ears ringing. They're going to be peppered up more by some bullets of navy here. He's not afraid of anything. Goes forward, goes down. Alex does get the opening in 2 consecutive rounds. It's a shooting gallery for Shiro now. Yeah, the flames at his feet. Martinez trying to dance around them. Unfortunately, leads us to 4 versus 3 here. Are we all done? Is there anything left to be said? Movistar Riders will have a decent flashbang. Shiro will be blind by that. Doesn't fire off a shot. A little bit uncomfortable here. Needs to be incredibly careful. Spots the player, tags him down to 15 points of health, but Alex will pull one back. Desperate times now. We'll see Hobbit fighting back towards this A ramp. Does considerable damage there. But that's going to be the bomb dropped and presumably the round over. As we have 1 player remaining, that's Moppos, who has got B-side control, but no one around him, and the bomb down at the bridge. Not looking good. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us here today for the first series.
Wasn't the best series, no one's saying that.
We're going to be handing you over to Sedikist and Moses for the remainder of the day. But first and foremost, we have to send you to a break, then to the desk. They'll be breaking it all down with Kassad, Yanko, and of course, Trace.